Hello, hello. I am a few minutes late, but here I am, Shauna Marie Fisher. Happy Sunday to you all. I'm here for my weekly Sunday night live. So to do some free little mini animal communication readings, and then also to wish you a happy Chinese New Year. Today is Chinese New Year, the year of the rabbit. So that's exciting. So anyway, so happy Chinese New Year. Happy Sunday to you all. So I'm gonna see if I'm gonna give everybody a few minutes to kind of get on here. So let's see here. See here who else is gonna join here. I'm just gonna pull up a thing to share with you guys here, and then I'll just give it a minute to see who is going to join me on this Sunday evening. So let's see here. Hey, Emmy, good to see you. So let's see here. So let's see who else is gonna join. And I'm wearing my red today for Chinese New Year because it's good luck to wear red for Chinese New Year. So that's what I am doing. And then also too, I still have my Animal of the Year reading. So it's still, yes, the year of the rabbit. I love it. I mean, yeah, I still, and hey, Doreen, I still have, I'm still doing my Animal of the Year readings, and I'm going to do that through the end of this month. So, like, it's still not too late to do that if you're interested. And hey, Amanda, and hey, Erica. Yay, so Erica's got her red on too. So woohoo. So did you let's see here. Hopefully it copies everything that I um put on here. So I'm gonna just share this with you guys here. And hey Rick, yeah, I did my wearing red, and then I also did the thing with the 9 oranges today too. Have any of you guys ever done that before? With and that's information about the Animal of the Year readings. If you guys are interested in that, so yeah. So aside from wearing red today for Chinese New Year, I also have 9 oranges that are sitting right next to me. That I rolled 9 oranges into my front door today to create abundance and good fortune and all the intention that I want for 2023. So there you go. So I don't know if you did you do that too, Erica. So yep. So blessings to you all, and then yes, of course, Emmy. You can ask a question about your friend's dog. And then Erica says, "Can I get a message from my foster girl?" It's interesting. So what I get from foster, she's showing me like a ball, like it's your time, it's your turn, like it's your turn. She's like, she's like, it's your turn, it's your turn. She's like, batter up, it's your turn, it's your turn, it's your turn. She's like, here I am. She's like showing me like this. Here I am, here I am, here I am. Oh, and there's Nugget right there. Hey Nugget, hey Nugget. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. She says she wants to say hi too. Hi, Nugget. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just ate dinner, and I think I spilt something on my scarf, and I think Nugget was gonna help me clean it. And she's gonna help me clean my ears. Huh? Hi, Nugget. She's my little love bug. So yeah, so there we go. My little nugget. So she's like, I want to say hi. And hey Lisa, good to see you, Lisa. Yeah, so Amanda, so yeah, the orange thing. So I learned about that from my mentor. I'm gonna go to see you, Lisa, from my mentor, Sunny Dawn Johnston. So if you go on her main business page, she did like a video of about Chinese New Year, and then also to my friend Jody Harvilla did something too, and her page is, and she's an amazing, like psychic medium, and amazing. Yeah, her page is under psychic medium Jody Harvilla. It's Jody, Jodie Harvilla, Harvala, and it's psychic medium Jody Harvilla, and she is not only an amazing psychic medium for people, but she is an awesome, does energy clearings and space clearings, and oh my gosh, she's amazing. So anyway, she just did a thing about the Chinese New Year too, and the oranges and all of that. So it's super cool. So yeah, I just, this is the second year in a row that I've done the where I've rolled the 9 oranges into my front door, and it was so fun. So yeah, so there we go. So it's still Chinese New Year. You can still do it if you happen to have some oranges on hand. So there you go. And hey, Tina, good to see you, Tina. Tina, Lisa, Erica, Emmy, and Doreen, and I think Rick is here, and Rick is here, and then I don't know who else is here. Tina. Sorry if I'm missing anybody here, but I always like to acknowledge you guys and say hi. I think it's always fun to do that. So let's see here. I'm going to see if I have any other questions. So I put in the information about the animal of the year reading, and then I want to put in the information too, even though I have my website right here. It has all my website information and all of that. So that way you guys have all the, hey, Angela, good to see you. That way you have all my links all in one hand spot. So there is that. So oh my goodness. I hear Nugget in the other room. She is her and Coolip are having fun in there, but I guess that's okay. It's good to have fun, right? So there we go. So yes, Angela. Angela says Tibby and pain level in legs. What I get with Tibby with the pain level in the legs is 6. 6. It's a 6. It's a pain level 6. 6, 6, 6, and it's more sometimes on that like right top part of my leg, like all down my right leg, and it starts on the top and works its way down, and it sometimes bothers like my right paw too. There's like some stuff going on with like my right side that's like balancing for my left side, so it's about a 6. So yeah, so that's what I get with that. So lots of love to Tibby, and there's great like all, and hey Wendy, good to see you. So there's like so many natural remedies. There's like acupressure, acupuncture, massage, and like laser therapy, and all like different kinds, and swim therapy, all different kinds of things you can do, which I'm sure you're aware of that, Angela. And then kinesiology tape, any resources you need, my friend, let me know. And you're so welcome, Angela. Let's see here. All right. Oh my goodness. Nugget is just all curious tonight, aren't you, Nugget? She's curious. So so let's see here. So Emmy's question here. Rilo, that's a cool name. I love that. Rilo. Rilo is an elderly basset, a friend's dog. He has some dementia, they think. When my friend goes to bed, Rilo gets active and won't let her sleep. Also, he asks to go out twice a night. My friend can't get good sleep. Oh, that's so hard. So what I get with Rilo is like leave a more light on, that will that will help. And I would, look into, they have all different kinds of medications like and supplements that can help with that, like dementia and all of that with dogs. So there's that. And I get to have like, I just want to put my hand over my ears like this to listen to some like calm, peaceful music. I get listening to like some calm, peaceful music for Ryder, that will help to listen to that. So have some of that going on. There's this company called Pet Acoustics that they have pet music cubes you can listen to. You can have even put like a little music thing. I have this little thing that you can, come here, Nugget, that you can attach to their collar, which is really cool. So I would research that and see kind of what and all of that. So there's that, Emmy. So lots of love to Rilo and your friend. And then, hey, Lisa, good to see you. Hi to you and Charlie and Winnie and Kaya too. I know Kaya comes to visit you sometime. So let's see here. Wendy, can you tell me, when did Gizmo leave me? And did Midnight come and get him? So what I get is yes, Midnight came and got him, and it's Wednesday/Thursday. So like late in Wednesday night, like Wednesday slash Thursday is what I get. Like the transition Wednesday slash Thursday is when I like went more in that ethereal plane. That's when I went more in that ethereal plane, is like Wednesday slash Thursday is what I got. And all you have to do is just call in my energy and it's there, and I'll be right there with you. Oh, so much love, Wendy, because I know it's so hard. So let's see here. And hey, Charmel, good to see you, Charmel. And then Lisa says Kaya just left today. Oh, it's so good you get to spend some more time with her. Hopefully you were able to go on a nice long walk with her. That's awesome if you're able to do that, depending on what the weather's like where you're at, because I know you're in Colorado. Oh, hugs to you too. So let's see here and see what other questions come through. Oh, you love walks with her. Oh, that's awesome. She loves it too. She's like, yeah. She's like, it was cold, but it was fun. Like you're saying, she's like, it was fun, even though it was cold. She's like, yeah. She's like, she says she likes it when she goes with her person too. She says, I like to like jump all about and be like, come on, let's go. She says, I get so excited. She's like, yeah, let's go. She's like, let's go. It's like, let's go. So that's good. It's so good. Like, even if, you have a yard, right? I feel like it's so good to even take your dog for a walk, even if you have a yard, because it's so good for them to get out and sniff and get exercise and get them to move their bodies and all of that. It's so important. And even if you have a smaller dog, I know sometimes people with smaller dogs, they may not, walk them as much and take them outside as much, but it's definitely really super important for them to like go outside and have that time as well, right? Because we all need that like nourishment for our soul, right? And definitely going outside really helps that so much. So at least it does for me. I don't know about you, but it does for me. It makes me feel so good. So there's that. Oh my goodness. I love this question, Lisa. Lisa says, let's see here. Lisa says, does Chloe like the cow bones I give her? She's like having me go like this. She's like, she's like, yes. She's like, I love the cow bones. She says, I love the cow bones. She's like, they're so good. And oh my goodness, Nugget is being so energetic tonight, huh, Nugget? She just wants to say hi. So she says, yes. I love the cow bones. She's like, yum more. And she's making me think of like yak's milk and yak chews too. So I don't know if you've ever tried those for her, but she's like, oh, I love the cow bones. She's like, give me more. She's like, yum. She's like, yum. And she likes it like when they have like the different depths to them. She's like, oh, so good. She's like, yum. She's like, I get that. She's like, oh, there's an easy part. And then there's a hard part. She's like, I love it. So, oh, sweet Chloe. I love it. So let's see here. And hey, Alicia, good to see you. Let's see here. And Wendy says, is there any message from Midnight, Gizmo, Bagheera, and Roscoe? They say their love is all around you. They say their love is all around you and they love you. And Bagheera and Roscoe say, we're here to help you. We're here to help you. And then Midnight and Gizmo, they say, we're always up above checking in on you. And Bagheera says, I want to have some extra comfort from you, extra comfort. And Roscoe's like, let's go out. Let's go see some people and meet some people. Roscoe's like, let's go. I want to go have fun. I want to go have fun is what Roscoe says. So, oh, so much love to you. And then Emmy says, thank you. I'll let you know if these ideas make a difference with Rilo. I wish I could show you his sweet face. I know, me too. He sounds so sweet. Oh my goodness. So, let's see here. Lisa says, Winnie is coughing. Is he sick or just having unusual digestion stuff? He sounds congested and is super clingy. What's so interesting is as I'm tuning into Winnie, I'm like, usually I wouldn't normally cough on my live, but he's like, it's like a he's like a tickly kind of thing in there. He's like a tickly, tickly, tickly. So he says just to kind of do some things with like moving his energy here, moving my energy all through here, and just kind of whoo, whoo, like move the energy out. And he says he's like it's like part congestion and part some of the digestion stuff. So just keep seeing everything flowing well, and then just like whoo, open, 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 like those open channels and those open airways and all of that. He says do that, and he says that will really help. He's like yes, yes, yes to all of that, all of that, all of that. So that's what I get there. Yeah. So much love to Winnie. Good vibes for him to feel better here soon. Um, and you're so welcome, Wendy. You are so welcome. And then Alicia, how is Winter feeling right now? She's had me go like this. She's like, she had me close my eyes. She's like, she's like, I'm kind of tired. She was like, I'm kind of tired. She's like, I'm kind of, Winter's like, I'm kind of like tired. I'm kind of tired. She's like, I need like a little pick me up. Like, come and spend some time with me, and give me that, give me an extra little pick me up is what she said. She's like, I need an extra little pick me up. So there's that. Sorry, I just had to check on Nugget. She's being naughty, but that's okay. Now she's being good. So they're like kids, right? If you're busy doing something, then it's like, wait, you know what? I want you to pay attention to me, right? So that's okay. Let's see here. And then Lisa says, okie dokie, I will send Reiki to him. Thanks. You're welcome. Yeah, he says just do it like right in here. He's like this. And he says, watch for like if you see stuff with his nose, and he's like making my throat feel kind of tickly. So he says just just really tune into that right here. He says right here, right here. And he says you'll feel it. So there you go. So there is that. So there is that. He says, imagine it's like a kite flying away, like all the energy's clearing up. So I know you'll get that analogy there, friend. And then Alicia says she is sleeping from visiting Granny. She okay. Is she too cold outside? She's like, she's like, not too bad, but she's like, give me some extra stuff that I can kind of plop in. That's not like this, not like sleeping bag material. She's like, give me something that's like nice and cushy that I could kind of like just cush into and have some extra, little, like extra little warmth. She's like, give me some extra little place that I can have a little extra warmth. Yes, the hay. She's like, yes, 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 the hay. She's like, I like that. She's like, pile it up. Make me like a little she showed me like these hay piles where she goes in and it's like a little igloo for her, but it's like surrounded by hay. She's like, yes, more please, more please, more please, more please, more please. She's like, more, 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 more. Oh my goodness. I love her, Winter. And then yes, Emmy, healing touch for animals has techniques that clear out energy. Yes, they do. And I actually have been thinking, and let me know if you guys are interested in doing like an energy. Matt, cool out. What are you doing? Energy healing class for animals because I'm attuned to Reiki, but I kind of have some of my own techniques and things. The things that I've developed, and I was thinking maybe to do like a class in that. Like if people are interested, let me know, and I could keep you abreast to when I'm going to do that. So there's that. Okay, cool. Alicia says she has an igloo with hay in it. She's like, I love it. But she sleeps a lot in a corner outside the house because she's like, I gotta protect outside the house there. So she's like, remind me that there's a light that I can see, like what's going on. So if I need to go and check, so I don't know if you have like a motion type light or something that she can that she could check on. She's like, yes, yes, yes. She's like that would be really cool. She's like that would be cool. So so something like that that she alerts her to be like, okay, cool, I need to come out of my little igloo area. So I don't know if you have something like that, but she says that would be helpful. So there's that. Okay, cool. Emmy and Lisa say that would be awesome. Perfect. Yay. I'm gonna look into to creating that, to create a class like that. So I will get on that for you guys because it's been on my mind, and it's I love to share kind of the techniques that the clients, pets that I work with have shared with me, and so that's would love to do that. So there's that. So cool. We'll keep you posted. And then Alicia says, "Oh, the patio light. Yes." She's like, "Yes." She's like, "That helps me make it all clear and see things all clear." She says that helps me to see things all clear. And then Lisa, no, Wendy says, "Is Gizmo happy?" And Gizmo says, he says he misses like the physical presence with you. He's like, "I miss the physical presence with you. Anytime I close my eyes like this," but he's like, "Oh, we still have that like heart connection." He's like, "We still have that heart connection." And he says that his body is so free now. He's like, "Oh, I can do so much more than I could do before." He's like, "I could do so much more than I couldn't do before." So he says that, he just misses you and Bagheera especially. And he's like, "I miss Roscoe a little bit, but he misses especially you and Bagheera." So but he says that he's happy that you guys are healing together and that you're going out more with Roscoe. He says, "I'm really happy with that." He's like, "I'm really happy that you're going out and spending more time with Roscoe and giving Bagheera some extra love." He says that helps. So there we go. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, my girls are having fun back there. It's good to have happy dogs, right? It's good. They remind us all of the joy that's there for us all the time. So yeah, so there we go. So there's that. So let's see here. Oh my goodness. Nugget, come here. But then I just don't want them to get too crazy because it's loud when they get so crazy. But can't wait one day why we'll have a nice big yard for them and they can run and play and have fun out in the yard. That'll be so nice. So one day, huh, girls? One day. And you are so welcome, Wendy. You are so welcome. So come here, Cool Up. I still have stuff to put away in the kitchen, so they're both being kind of like, "Ooh, what's in there? We'll help. We'll help. We'll help." Hey, girls, come here. Oh my goodness. So there you go. You guys get entertainment from hey Kate, good to see you. You guys get entertainment from Nugget and Cool Up. So there you go. They will entertain you away. There you go. So I'm gonna see what other kind of questions come through. Let's see here. Just giving a minute here. I hope you guys are all having a good weekend. Yesterday, my friend that owns a water store near me, she had a I know you see Nugget's tail waving. I know, right? I mean, they are pretty funny, aren't they? In the background, they like to be acknowledged. I feel like the more I acknowledge them, they're like, "Look at us, look at us, look at us." It's so cute. So anyway, so she had a clothing swap at her store yesterday, and it was so much fun. So I was like, you bring clothes that are just like no longer bringing you joy, or maybe don't fit, or anything like that, and then you get to like swap them out. So there's all these clothes from different people, and you get to like kind of just take what you're what's calling to you. So you take what's calling to you, and it's so cool. Like it was so cool to see that, and it was so much fun. And what's cool is to be able to get like other people's opinions and have other people help you pick stuff out that maybe you wouldn't pick out for yourself. That's always so much fun to do that. So there we go. So there is that. So oh, Kate, so much love. So Kate says, I had a very stressful week. Thought I had to put my horse Velcro down. He seems to have improved a bit. Wondering if he is comfortable. He says, he's like, take a deep breath. He's like, remember to breathe, breathe, breathe. He's like, remember to breathe, 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 breathe. And he says, I have improved a bit, and he's showing me to like keep doing stuff to help my circulatory system. So help me with my circulation and my circulatory system, and just keep holding that vision that it's like all like that everything is circulating and and doing well in that area. The circulation flow is good, is what Velcro says. So much love and good vibes to you and you and Velcro. And hey, Chris, good to see you. Long time no see. Oh my goodness. Hopefully you're doing well in Arizona. I think you're in Arizona now, right? I think, if I remember, I think in Arizona. So okay. And then okay, Kate says that makes sense as they think it was an abscess. Yeah, he says really work on that one area and just kind of like just pulling it out, pulling that energy out and just seeing that flow clear. And he says that will really help. And he says, thank you for that. He's like, that will really, really, really help. So there's that. And then Lisa says, my friend's dog Humphrey just had emergency eye surgery today. Does he have any message for her so she can help him? He says, remind me that like I can use my other eye more. Remind me I can use my other eye more, and just kind of remind me like, okay, like everything's okay. Because Humphrey's just showing me like, oh, it's like weird here now. It's weird. And he says, just give me those extra little pats on my head and give me that extra little reassurance. And he says that that will help me so much. He's like, give me that extra little reassurance and those extra little head taps and head pats. And he says that that will help me a lot. So there's that. So wishing him an easy recovery from that. And you're so welcome, Lisa. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. Happy to help. And so there's that. So let's see here. See what other questions come through. I know sometimes it takes a minute, and I probably threw you guys off since I wasn't on like exactly at 7 tonight. I was a couple minutes late. So, but hey, at least I'm on and I'm here because I just want to be connected with you all. And I just really love, I love connecting with you all. It just means so much to me to be with you all and connect with you all. So there is that. So I'm just going to see who else has a question as I just check to make sure I didn't miss anything. I was checking on Facebook, make sure I didn't miss any questions there. And I don't think I see any on here. And I'm just going to flip back over here. And then, oh, cool. Kate says, thank you. Might get the Equisage on that leg. So glad. He has about 8 hours. He was about 8 hours from vet coming. Oh, goodness. Oh, you know what? And you know what he just said? He's like, I felt that. And he's like, no, no, no. Like, we got this. He says you kind of like, it was almost like a tumbleweed of energy just came over you. And he's like, no, no, no. Like, we got this. Like, he felt that like coming. And he's like, no, 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 no. He's like, we got this. He's like, no, no, no. Like, I want to be here. I want to be here. So, he says you guys are just so like in tune. So he says that he's grateful and that he would love for you to get the Equisage on that leg. So he says that would be really helpful. So you're such a good you're so good to all your babies, Kate. It's awesome. So there we go. All of you are. You guys are so like such amazing pet parents. Such amazing pet parents. So that's awesome. And hey, Lee. Good to see you. I hope you and Bernadette are doing well. Oh my goodness, Kate, that had to be so rough. You said the digger was parked in the paddock waiting for the vet, cried for a week. Oh, Kate, oh, that had to be so hard because I know it's definitely, with any animal, when we have to make that decision, it's really hard. But I know with horses, especially, that can be hard because there's just, so much more entailed with that because that's like the process of moving them after they pass is definitely a lot more challenging. So oh my goodness. So much love to you. So much love to both of you. Let's see here. And Lee says Bernadette is good. It's all snowy here, so she's been staying in and she's not happy about that. She's like, boop, boop, boop. She's like, oh, but she's like, I don't want to go out in the snow because it's cold. Though I don't want that. She's like, she says that she's asking if you can just like create like a little space for her that like doesn't have snow so she could just go out, like make a little patch for me that doesn't have snow. She's like, give me like an unsnowy patch because she's like, I'm sick of this. She's like, I'm sick of this. She's like, it's nonsense. So anyway, but of course amplified a little bit because it is coming from Bernadette, but you know that. So but she says you can just like sit with her and look out and spend some time with her. She says she's been a little bit more, she's like, don't get used to it, but she's like, I've been a little bit more affectionate than usual. She's like, I've been a little bit more affectionate than usual, she says. She's like, just a little bit more. She's like, I'm not too much, but just a little bit more, she says. She said, just a little bit more. She is, Elisa. She is feisty. She is a good girl. She's a good girl. So Lee says, LOL. I saw her lying under a bush a few days ago in this teeny patch that didn't have any snow. She's like, oh, hallelujah for that. Because she's like, this is BS. She's like, oh, yeah. And she's like, oh, I guess I'll cuddle and give him more love. She's like, oh, she was like, maybe I can talk him into creating a bigger little patch for me too. So, and she says that she is enjoying that with you too. And she says like that she's like helping you like integrate and like download some cool like stuff, and she's helping you with like triggers right now. Bernadette says, I'm helping you untrigger some triggers of things and help you to like work some stuff out, like whatever that means. She says, I'm helping you with that. She's like, I helping you is what she says. So there's that. And you are right, Lisa, she is feisty, so she is for sure. So yes. Cats can be so funny sometimes. Some of them are a little bit more feisty than others. That's what I love about cats, is they just are kind of, they're not afraid to be who they are. They want to knock stuff down and all of that. So that's just what they do. So sometimes she is so good, isn't she, Lee? I agree. And then you're so welcome. Hey, Nugget, come here. Nugget. Oh my goodness. There. They are creating havoc back there. Oh my goodness. Come here, Nugget. Nugget, come here. I just get worried when they get, well, I don't want to say worried. When they get so intense like that, it's like, good Lord. Oh my goodness. So I just don't want them to get hurt and knock anything down. But anyway, so there's that. So anyway, it's the Nugget and Cool-Up show right now. So there we go. And then Emmy says, I don't know if this will work. A man in Los Alamos wants to rehome his black Syrian hamster, but I don't know her name. I feel like he might be good for me. Can you see anything? I feel like with this one, I feel like it's up in the air because I feel like it's just there's some things that like he's not like being in the forefront with you with things. I feel like there's some stuff that's still kind of like clouded over with this. So there's some still stuff to be undiscovered about if this will be a good fit or not, because I feel like there's a few more pieces of the puzzle that maybe he hasn't told you yet. And I feel like there's some other stuff. So I feel like maybe I feel like it might be good for you. But I feel like if you meet this hamster, you'll know. That's what I feel like. If you meet the hamster, you'll know. But I feel like it's just up in the air. Like it could go either way, is what I get. So keep us posted, Emmy. So there's that. And hey, Marie, good to see you. Let's see here. And Amanda. And then Elise says, oh, she absolutely is. Laugh out loud. Yes, indeed. Let's see. She is feisty, yes. So Amanda says, I was hoping I could ask a question for my friend about her cat, Kamoko. My friend Victoria told me Kamoko has been excessively affectionate lately. She has told me that she has a bad feeling that she will wake up one morning and find Kamoko gone. She isn't aware that Kamoko is unwell. Kamoko says, I'm not unwell. She says, I'm not unwell. She's like, I'm not unwell. She's having me shake my head. She's like, I'm not unwell. Victoria, and okay, this is, so even before I read this part right here, Kamoko says, I'm helping my person. 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 That's what I'm doing is I'm helping my person. I'm helping my person. I'm helping my person. So let me read the rest of what you said. You said Victoria herself has had a streak of ailments for years, so her having health problems is not new. However, Tomoko's excessive affectionate. Can you offer any insight as to what's going on? Yeah, of course, you're welcome. So what I get is Kamoko's just like there's some new levels of stuff that's like really amplified, and I'm helping to like bring some like levels down. She says she's helping with something with iron. She says I'm helping with like some iron levels is what Kamoko says. Kamoko says I'm helping with some iron levels. I'm helping with some iron levels, and that like I'm just giving her that extra affection because I'm helping, and she says I'm just helping her in that process, so that's why I'm being extra affectionate because I'm just shedding some light on some extra love, is what she says. So there's that. And hey, Beverly, good to see you, Beverly. Let's see here. And then Lee says, Bernadette, she's calming down in her old age, though. She says, yes, I am. She's like, I still will always be feisty, but she says, yes, I am. And hey, Heather, good to see you. Let's see here. And Marie says, do you feel like Spot has a UTI? He's wanting to go out in the middle of the night. That's not normal. Is he just going on cat patrol? He's like, dun, 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 dun. So he's having me go like this, like, dun, 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 dun. Where are the cats? He's like, I'm searching. He says he's especially searching for Bella and Oliver, but especially like Bella and Oliver. He's like, I'm looking for them. What are they doing? 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 Is what he says. Is what he says. He's like, what are they doing? What are they doing? So he says, just watch him and like watch the amount of pee that he's doing, like if it's longer or shorter, and if it's more like shorter, frequent pees, to kind of like look at that and kind of evaluate that. And he says that it's more cat patrol though. Right now, it's more cat patrol. And then Emmy says, you are so right. I think the man is telling me half the story. It's a 2-hour drive, but I wouldn't take her unless the vibe is right. You confirmed what my gut is telling me. Oh, you're so welcome, Emmy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's something about this guy I just don't get a good feeling about. I just don't trust something with it. So I don't know. Like, I get if you go, like, I don't know. I wouldn't go by yourself. And I feel like just ask Popeye, like be like, okay, Popeye, show me what the better option is. Show me what the better option is. So that's what I get there for you, Emmy. And then I'm gonna put this link in here again. This is the link to sign up for a session with me, and then also too it has my my PayPal if you guys want to leave a donation. It's not like required, but if you want to do that, there is that available for you. I'm just going to leave that there. And hey, Christy, good to see you. And then let's see here. I'm going to answer Heather's question. Heather says, could I ask about my Newfie Humphrey? Oh, I love Newfies. And that's such a great name too, Humphrey. I love that. He just had emergency eye surgery. And I wonder if he needs anything extra from me. He says, just make sure it's all clean under here. He's like, make sure my eyes stay still clean. He's like, help it stay clean there. He's like, help it stay clean there. And like extra like scratches right here and extra scratches right here. And let me really like lean into you more. He's like, I just want to be like have you be my pillow, and I want to I want to have more of that. And he says, thank you for like for catching that. And he says he's just your sweetest boy. He says keep an eye on like his other eye too. And he says just keep an eye on that, because he says that will he says that'll give you extra comfort too. Like if you're doing that, he says he wants you to do that to give yourself extra comfort and him extra comfort. He says there's that. Oh, okay. Oh, Emmy. Emmy says, asking Popeye, my boy will help. He says, yes, it will. He says, yes, it will. He's like, it sure will. And oh, thank you, Lisa. Lisa had a reading with me. She says, I loved our reading. My pets are so much more happy now that I have a clue what they need. Oh, thank you, Lisa. That's so awesome to hear. Thank you so much. So, I really appreciate that. So thank you, friend. And then let's see here. I'm going to go to Beverly and then Christy. Um, let's see here. Oh my goodness, my dogs got so worked up. They're like, oh my goodness, we're so tired now. And hey, Charles, good to see you. Let's see here. So Beverly's question, can you have a deep look at Lily's health? She acts okay, good appetite, but I just have this feeling. She says like her stomach doesn't process nutrients in all the ways it should. She's like, my stomach doesn't process nutrients in all the way it should. So add some add some extra nutrients to give like to help my immune support. Give me some extra stuff to help with immune support is what I get. Give me some stuff to help with extra immune support. So there is that. And yeah. So yeah, and always trust your intuition because you know our pets are communicating with us all the time and they give us those little like hints of information like that. So definitely that's always good like if you can pay attention to that and tune into that because I believe you know we're always having that open dialogue and that open communication with the pets of our in our lives. And Heather says thank you. Yes, he had surgery on both and one I'm extra worried about. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're so welcome. He says, yeah, just keep an eye on that one and just be like, okay, it's clear, and just keep checking it and making sure. He's like, check the underlids. He's like, check the underlids and like the sides. He's like, check the underlids and the side and keep and checking that. So let's see here. And then just remember too, like these here are just like quick readings, like for more depth, it's like that I do that the more depth in my session, but these are just like quick little reads of what I pick up on here on the surface. And then Amanda says, that sounds just like Komoko. Victoria receives infusions each month of all immune system blood cells like white. I will ask Victoria if her iron is okay. Komoko is just the best cat. Oh, thank you so much. I think this will help my put my friend at ease. Yeah, you're so welcome. Yeah, and there's something with that with the iron. Like, make sure that they're like have her check like even if it's a little borderline because Kimoko says I'm helping because there's like an extra little thing that's off. So I'm helping my mom to see that. And Kimoko says, I love my person. So oh, you're such a good friend to them both. That's awesome. So let's see here. And then, okay, so Beverly says her breast was swollen when she was talking about Lily. Lily says like there is something going on with like the way my body processes nutrients and immune support too. But she says just to feel like if it feels tender and warm and just kind of like keep an eye on that. And like if you kind of see her kind of go like that, just keep an eye on that. And if it like has like redness and stuff around, really get that have the vets take a look at that and see what they can find out. And oh, thank you, Emmy. Emmy says I donated to Shauna because she deepened my relationship with my hamster. We were as much like family as we could be. Oh, thank you, Emmy. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. So let's see here. And then Christy here says my sister is fostering my dog Stetson while I'm dealing with health issues. Can you see how he's doing? Let him know I miss him. We will be back together soon. Oh, Christy, sending you so much love. So what Stetson is having me do is close my eyes like this and hold your hands like this. And Stetson says, hold your hands like this and go like this. He says, go like this. And it's almost like he's helping you to like wash your face and wash the energy. He says here, he's like, oh, it makes me think of like, you know, when you wake up in the morning and you kind of like splash water on your face to kind of help yourself wake up. He's like, here, I'm helping you. He says, just close your eyes and just be like, okay, I got my Stetson, like like little love, and my little Stetson picked me up. And he says that she's doing such a good job with taking care of me. And he says, I doing good. He's like, I miss you too, but he's like, I know, he says, I know that you're checking in on me and that you have me in that good place so then you can heal. So he says he wants you to like focus on that healing for yourself. He says focus on that focus on that healing. He says focus on that healing. He says that's really important for you to focus on that healing. So he says he's there helping you, and he can feel him like in his energy because you and him have that like connection and that bond. So he feels that, and he says he misses you too, and he'll be glad to be back with you soon. But he says he wants to take care of you, and he says thank you for finding that good spot. And then Amanda says, yes, she does. Thank you. You're so welcome, Amanda. And then Beverly says, thanks for going to the vet first. Yeah, I definitely get that. That's a good idea. Definitely a good idea. So yeah, because I feel like there's like check some underneath part, have them really look around there to check. Like I feel like there's that, but then something with nutrients as well. So there's that. And hey, Talia, good to see you. I know Amanda, right? Nugget in the background. I don't know where she went now, but they're being so funny how they like it. So the more I kind of look at them and give them the attention, they're like, okay, cool. She's acknowledging us. That's good. They're so fun. They're so funny. So it's, now they're like all chill. They just want to be a part of everything, huh? So don't you girls? So there's that. And let's see here. And let's see here. I feel like let's see here. Oh yes, Lisa. Does Chloe like her dog food? She says she likes it better when you add like that extra little pizzazz. She's like it when you add that like extra little like do 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 something on there. She says I like it better when you add that like do 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 extra little something on there. She says she's like I really like that. She's like give me that extra little something here. So there's that. Let's see here. And then Christy says, thank you. We've been through a lot together. Such a good boy. Oh, you're so welcome. And he says, I'm always your boy. And he's like, just go like this and just know I'm there with you. Because he says like there's like the hugs between you and the love. And he's just showing me, it's like he says, you can still do that with me. He says, you can still do that with me. And he just, he says, I the bestest. And he's showing me like licking. He's like, "Mwah, mwah, mwah." He's like, kisses. I give you kisses and love. I give you kisses and love. So so much love with what you're going through, so much love. So I wish you the best with all of your healing there, my friends. So let's see here. And then Lee says, I have one more question if possible. How do I get Daphne and Layla to stop freaking out on walks whenever they see another dog? Oh God. They say, well, our like real person like always like acknowledges that and likes it when we do that. So just like act more neutral to it, because they said the more dramatic you are about it, the more dramatic they are about it. So the more you're just like, oh, okay, like whatever, like the more you kind of get them away from that situation faster. They says that will help. They said the more you get me away from that situation faster, they said that will help. They said that will help. So oh my goodness, yeah. They said the less dramatic you are, the less dramatic they'll be. Oh my goodness. So there you go. Whatever that means, Lee. And hey, Dawn, good to see you. Let's see here. And then Lisa says, Winnie stopped coughing and fell asleep on me. Oh, good job, Winnie. Winnie says that helps. Winnie's like, you help. Winnie's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. That you help me so much. Winnie's like, you help, help, help. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So, and then Talia, good to see you. Bowser the Schnauzer. He knows I'm under a lot of stress and I don't want him to stress. It makes me feel so guilty. He says, I'm there to help you. He's like, He's like, I'm a sponge for you. So he's like, I help you soak it out. And then I just be like, boop, I go release it with my play. He's like, I go release it with my play. Um, he's like, I go release it with my play. He's like, I go release it with my play. So he says that he loves you. And he's like, the more you can kind of like look outside, he says that will help you. He's like, the more you can kind of look outside and we can window watch and go for like little outside times, he says that'll help you and that'll help me. He's like, that will help you and that will help me. So that's what he says with that. Let's see here. And you're so welcome, Lee. Lee says, thank you. I get so stressed out now, laugh out loud. They go crazy. I try to not I react and just move along, but they're like, yep, they're like trying not doing it because they're like, they still feel that. They're like, they still feel that you're stressed out. So they're just like, nope, we don't hear you. We don't hear you. They're like, we don't hear you. They're like, nope, nope, nope. We don't hear you. They're like, we're going to make you trip and we're going crazy. So they're like, we don't hear you. We don't hear you. So come here, Nugget. She ventured into the kitchen and I'm like, I don't trust you, Nugget. So there's that. So anyway, so yeah, so they say they say believe it. They say believe it. So they say believe it and then that will help. Like believe that you're not stressed. So there's that. So and then Talia says, thank you so much. I took him to the park the other day and he had a blast. I'm going to take him on more adventures. He says, yes, yes, yes. Because like, we need that. Because he's like, the more you do that, and it makes me think of like, sometimes, you know, you're like, oh, I just don't feel that motivation. But then you like get out and do what you were thinking of doing. Then it's like, then you feel better, right? So that's what Bowser's saying. Bowser says, I'm your feel better, fill me up, fill you up guy. Like you know, I help to fill you up with good energy, he says. So and then Lee says that's exactly the energy, LOL. They're little mischief makers. And they say, yes, they are. And Bernadette's like this with them. Bernadette's like, so there's that. And then, yes, Lisa, love that you're wearing red. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, Lisa. I hope you're wearing red. And I actually got my 9 oranges sitting in a bowl next to me. I rolled my 9 oranges into my apartment today. So that was fun to do that. I did that last year too, and it was so cool. So maybe some of you other people out here did that for Chinese New Year. Oh, Lisa says I am awesome. Yay! Woo woo! I love it. Sweet. So anyway, so there's that. So I love it, love it, love it. And then Lee says Bernadette does hate them. She's like, I sure do. She's like, they're evil spawn. She's like, they're evil. She's like, evil, evil, evil. Let's see here. And then Kate says, I just had an inquiry about Angus. We are reducing his anti-anxiety meds as we want him to be free of them, but he's barking a lot more. Does he want back on the full dose? He says 3 quarters. What's the matter, Nugget? Oh my goodness. Come here, girlfriend. Are you okay? I don't know what she's whining at. I know she's okay. Oh, Nugget, it's okay. So anyway, so what he says is 3 quarters of a dose. So Angus says 3 quarters of a dose. So he says a full down to 3/4, down to like a half, and then down to like a quarter, and then just kind of work that. But it's gonna be a process. It's gonna be a process. He says it's gonna be a process. So so hopefully that helps. So bless your heart, Kate. And then, hey, Annette and Lily, I hope you guys are doing well. And I'm just going to take a quick drink of water here. I always like to drink lots of water. It's always so good for you to drink lots of water. I love to drink water. So there's that. So let's see here. So I'm going to see what other questions come through. I know sometimes it takes a minute, and then I'm going to share my link again. I know I shared that earlier, but I always like to share it again. So then you guys, then you have it. It's always good. So then you don't have to like look through the feed, and then it can just be right there. Okay, cool. Kate says, was on 6, then went down to 5, now 4, but I think the barking means he's anxious again. He says, yes, yes, yes. So just bring it back to like a 5, and then just kind of like, it's going to be like a slower taper. with that than what you were thinking. He's because he says he needs that like extra little juju. He's like, I need that extra little juju from that. So he's like, give me a little, I need that extra little oomph. He's like, I need that extra little oomph, that extra little oomph. So there's that. So there you go. Do. And it's so cool because they always show us like how in tune we are with them, right? Like it's just they let us know because it's like they give us that like feeling that we feel, and sometimes we just don't have a way to like explain it. We just are like, okay, like how's it going with that? So there is that. So let's see here. I think I have another question or a comment here. Okay, cool. So Kate says, okay, was on about 5 or 6 weeks, but we'll go slower. He's like, yep, I need slower. He's like, and he's like, show him like what a good boy he is being too. Like at the times when he would normally bark where he's not barking, he's like show him what a good boy he is being. And sometimes even like massage and things like that can help because it's like not only can it help with anxiety because it helps with calming not just the physical body but the emotional component as well. So it definitely helps with like the physical and emotional component, like acupressure and massage both. So that's always a good thing. And hey, Nikki, good to see you, Nikki. Let's see here. And then let's see here. Lily got anxious when I introduced her to a possible new dog sitter. She seemed to like her, but got anxious. Is she getting anxious because she's anticipating me leaving, or does she not like her? She says she's like, I wasn't sure. She's like, I wasn't sure. And then she's like, well, what does this mean? She's like, oh. She says she was like unsure because she's like, what does it mean? And then she's like anticipating you leaving too. So she's like, let me meet her again and have her spend a little bit more time with us. She's like, let me meet her again and have her spend a little bit more time with us, and that will be helpful. She's like, let me meet her and have us spend a little bit more time together. Is what she says. So hopefully that helps. So I just had to check to see what the dogs were doing back there. I'm like, what are they doing? So anyway, so that's what I get there. She's like, just let me meet her again because she's like, I get anxious because you're leaving again too. And I don't know if you've ever tried like a thunder shirt or something like of your own shirt, because I feel like that the compression of that would help her too sometimes. So there's that. And then Kate says he's a good boy. Just Googling the rolling oranges, going to give it a go. Yay, do it. Woohoo. So yeah, just do it. It's so fun to do that. Like this is the second year that I've done it, and it's so fun to do it. So it's so cool. I like it. I like the Chinese New Year. Yeah, you try a shirt for her now. I feel like that could help because it has that same thing. Ooh, and she says yeah, so she says that try that. She's like, that could help. She's like, that could help. She's like, that could help. So there's that. So it's shirt. And then, yeah. All right. So let's see here. Oh, cool. Lisa says my oranges went all over the place. Mine did too. I was like, woohoo. I was like, okay, bowling with oranges. But it was so much fun to do it. So I was like, I love it. So it's like it was so much fun. And I put them all in the bowl, and there we go. So there's that. So I have it right next to me, my 9 oranges. So there we go. So woohoo. So there's that. And then Nikki, this is a great question. Nikki says, would Ruby be okay if we decide to get another dog, or prefer us to get her a dog sitter or dog sister? I think you mean dog sitter, or dog sister. I don't know if you could clarify that. But she says as long as it's not like a jerk. She says as long as she's like, you could get me another dog as long as it's not a jerk and it has like kind of more of like a gentle energy and it's not too invasive in my space. She's like, as long as it has more of a gentle energy and it's not too invasive in my space, is what she says, like a gentle energy and not too invasive. And she says, sister, get another dog in the house and keep her company. She says, yes. She's like, yes, because she's like, that would be a more gentle energy. She's like, I don't want like rough energy. She's like, I don't want rough energy. So she's like a gentler, like female energy. Would be really, she's like, that would be really good. She's like, yes, yes, yes. She's like, that's yes, yes. She's like, yes, yes, yes. So there's that. So she says that would be, she's like, get on it. She's like, get to looking. She's having me like, I'm like flipping through the phone book, like I'm flipping through to look. She's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. She's like, she's like, get to looking, get to looking. She's like, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. So yes, you'll have to keep us posted. She says that would help her a lot. She's like, that would be so good. She's like, yes, yes, yes. So there's that. And hey, Denise, good to see you. Hope you and Angel Cat are doing well. Let's see here. And I hope Madeline's doing well too. Let's see here. No, it's okay. It's okay. I've done that. I've done that same thing, Nikki, like where I've like hit that button on Facebook too. And I'm like, oh no. I meant to do a heart, not this. And like, oh, I've done that same thing. Like, so don't even worry, because like I totally have done that same thing, friend. So it's like totally right there with you. I actually like did that once on something that I really liked, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, who put that angry like face there? And then I went back and looked, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was me. I didn't mean to do that. So I went and fixed it to the heart. So like it's so easy to have that happen, especially like when they're so close together like that. So yeah, I've been there, friends. So there's that. I've done the same thing. So yeah, and keep us posted, Nikki. And I said you were thinking the same thing. And then thank you. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Let's see here. And Denise says, hey, hi, Denise. Good to see you. I'm on vacation for 2 weeks now. Any messages from Angel? Angel says he's having me go like this, like scoop, scoop, scoop. He's like check in, like to make sure my scooping is getting done to my satisfaction with you away, that like the scooping is getting done to my satisfaction, that it's like almost as good as you, and just remind me that like, okay, like you're only going to be gone 2 weeks and you're going to be back, and then it's going to be back to like what I'm used to. He says just remind me of that it'll be back to like what I'm used to. He says remind me it'll be back to what I'm used to. And he says check to make sure that like it's good and it's to my expectations. He's like, make sure it's to my expectations. He's like, that's really important. I want it to be to my expectations. He's like, so he's like, that's really the one message. And he says, just keep checking in on him when you're on vacation too, to be like, hey, Angel, like, you know, I'm coming back in this many days now. Just keep checking in on him and checking in on him. And he says that will really help. He's like, keep checking in, and keep checking in. So there is that. So there you go. So there is that. And hopefully you're having fun on your vacation. That's exciting to be on vacation. I love it. So super fun. So let's see here. I'm going to see what other questions come through. And if no other questions come through, I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. So let's see here. Just going to see if any other questions come through. I'm going to pop back on Facebook to see, because sometimes I miss the comments here. So let's see here. All right. You're so welcome, Denise. You are so welcome. So let's see here. I don't see any other questions. So I think what I'm going to do is get ready to wrap it up. And I know you all know I do this every Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I was a little bit late today, but hey, I'm still here in that 7 o'clock hour. So that is good. And then, okay, good night, Kate. Lots of love to you and all things. Lots of love to you too. And I appreciate you listening to it. So it's always so good to have you join. I love that. So I just appreciate each and every you're so welcome, Emmy. Thanks for tuning in, and keep us posted about the hamster too, like, and when that all comes to play, I know that it'll be that you'll know, and that Popeye will guide you, and you'll just know. So there's that, and then so I will be back at next Sunday at 7 o'clock uh, Pacific Standard Time. See here, I can't type and talk at the same time apparently, but that's okay. We just figure it out, right? We just figure it out, and it all works out. So there's that. So I hope you all have a great evening and a happy all. Thank you. You're so welcome, Beverly. It's my pleasure. You're so welcome. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you all have a great rest of your night and happy Chinese New Year. It is the year of the rabbit. So may all your dreams and all of that come through this year, and wishing you all many blessings, and bye for now. Take care. Much love. Bye.